if you're like me and you have more children than the national average, or simply just don't like to spend a lot of money on things you don't have to, you can spend over $400 a year on laundry detergent alone, not including fabric softener, not including bleach, and other things you might use. So here's a simple formula that you can use to make your own laundry detergent for about $20 a year. And best of all, it works. Okay, to make your own laundry detergent for about $20 a year, this is all you're going to need. You get yourself a bar of Fels Naptha Soap. Get a box of, in this case, Arm & Hammered all natural super washing soda, and a box of borax. Okay? This is what you do. I wish I could take credit for this formula, but I can't. I don't even know where to give credit to. It's just a formula that's handed to me. You use one of these bars of Fels Naptha Soap with 1 cup of washing soda and ½ a cup of borax. And I will show you how that makes 10 gallons of laundry detergent. First, get yourself a food processor. It speeds up the process a little bit. You take the bar of Fels Naptha Soap and you have to grate it into fine pieces. Now you could just use one of those, you know, those hand graters, but that takes too long. Modern technology, man. Alright, so we turn this on and we shred this down. Please don't tell my wife that I'm using her food processor to shred soap. Okay, now that I have it down that far with this, as you see, it's at this point it kind of looks like shredded cheddar cheese. I wouldn't want to eat it though. I'm going to transfer it to that bowl there. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to switch blades on the food processor. Having it shredded down like this is okay, but I found that shredding it down even further than that to a nice fine dust works really well. Okay, now that's a nice fine dust. We reduced that bar of Fels Naptha Soap to fine soap dust in a matter of a couple minutes with this food processor. Now, get all that out of there. I don't want to waste it. Waste not, want not. That's what Sister Rose always taught us in high school. God bless her. Alright. Finish with that part. Now, the other part is get yourself some hot water, hot tap water, or you can heat it up on the stove first if you want, and use some safety goggles for this process. At least I would recommend it anyways. And you put the hot water into a 5-gallon bucket along with that the 1 cup of, what was it again? 1 cup of the washing soda and ½ cup of borax. You put that in there. And I like to use a paint mixer on a drill. And while that water is nice and hot, that stuff dissolves really well in there. just need, you know, enough water to get it going in there. Now, also, next step. Get some hot water on the stove, okay? This particular formula calls for 4 cups of hot tap water, but I don't see why that makes a difference because I'm mixing it with 5 gallons of water here in a minute. And so I get it to a boil, but then I turn it down a little bit so it's not so boiling. Go slow, put a little in at a time, and mix that in there. It's going to get kind of clumpy at first, but then it will mix up. Now this gets mixed into that bucket. Again, I recommend using safety goggles for this. You don't want that hot water, hot soapy water at that, splashing up into your eyes. Alright, now I'm going to mix this up. Now I got to fill that bucket up all the way with hot water. That we'll do that downstairs in the basement at the utility sink. Okay, I'm going to fill this rest of this up with hot tap water, and I'm going to mix it as it goes. Okay, and that'll about do it. Now what we do with this is we cover it. And we let that sit overnight. Okay? It's going to sit overnight and it's going to kind of gel together. Tomorrow morning it will be probably thick like a gel, and I'll use the paint mixer to mix it up again to get it liquefied. You'll see that process next. I also want to point out that at this point in the game I have about a half hour into this project, and that's including handling the camera. Okay, I have probably spent about maybe 10 to 15 minutes so far just on the soap. Okay, the other time was spent with messing around with the camera and stuff. So this doesn't take much time at all, and it will can save you literally hundreds of dollars on laundry soap per year. Okay. Okay, here we are. Day 2. It's been a little over 24 hours. With this thing just sitting here, just kind of simmering, soaking together. Now, you can see it's kind of mushy. It's like a gel, see? It's kind of like a thick gel, almost looks like lard in a way. Now we're just going to put this thing on high and mix away. Again, I am still using safety goggles. You don't want to get this stuff in your eyes, as you wouldn't want to do with laundry detergent anyways. Okay, that is mixed up fairly well. I don't think there's any more globs in there like there were. It's a nice mix. see. No more gel. Now what you do, save your old bottle, old jug of laundry detergent, whatever it happens to be. Now, next thing to do is to take this and mix it 50-50 with water. 1 part water, 1 part soap. In order to make sure you do that, what I like to do, I'll take an old butter bucket in this case. There's 1 part soap. Goes into the jug. And then 1 part water. Just do that. You can fill up as many jugs as you want, or just keep it in the bucket and mix it as you need to. Now what I also do is I write the words Econo Soap onto the bottle there, so I know that this is now the new money-saving soap and not the stuff I was using. Also, before you put it into your washing machine, pretty much just at the beginning of each laundry day, which is every day in this house, just got to give it a shake to mix up the sediments in there, and then you dispense it into your washing machine to do your laundry. And that is how I am saving about $300 to $400 a year on laundry detergent. Yep.